This woman knocked over everything in the house, then drew 800 milliliters of her own blood and flung it all over the house with reckless abandon, and smears it on the floor, repeatedly rubbing and smearing. The scene of the crime is created. A wooden stick stained with blood is placed in the cooker, deliberately leaving a gap that is the victim, who was easily spotted. She then mysteriously disappears. This woman, Amy, a senior student at Harvard University, at a party, she meets Nick, the funny editor-in-chief. The two quickly warm up. The two of them soon fall in love, but there comes a time when the passion subsides. On the morning of their 5th anniversary, Nick goes to the bar to talk to his sister, but a phone call from a neighbor called him back. Back at home, Nick senses that something is wrong. When he sees what's in front of him, Nick is stunned to see that his wife has disappeared. His wife had disappeared. The police then arrived. They looked around the room. The attentive policewoman saw bloodstains on the wardrobe. It was clear that Amy's layout had attracted the attention of the police. Nick is taken to the police station for questioning. The house is sealed off. He has no choice but to stay at his sister's house. At night, the police came back to the scene. A letter left by Amy was found in the wardrobe. They found a letter in the wardrobe, which read, "Clue 1. The police were puzzled, so they called in Nick. Nick said that it was a puzzle that he and Amy had played. He guessed that the destination was his office. Sure enough, Clue 2 was then found in the office. The letter suggested that the next destination was the brown room. At the same time, the police found a pair of sexy pants. Nick looked embarrassed. The police didn't press the issue any further. Instead, they asked him where his brown room was. Nick said he didn't know, but he lied. At night he sneaked up to the cottage alone. Here he found Clue 3. The police came with him. Nick hid the letter and told the police that the house belonged to his father and that it was blue, not some brown cottage, and then drove off inside. But what the police didn't know was that Nick's father's name was Brown, which means brown. Nick opened Clue 3. It reads 5th anniversary of preparing candy where. Nick furiously put the letter away. A late night text message startled Nick. The moment he pushed open the door, a woman lunges frantically at Nick. This woman is one of his students. They hadn't seen each other for a long time, but Nick says it's the last time. After dawn, the woman left. Nick thought he hadn't seen her, but then he turns around and sees his sister. Her sister confronted him. How long he had been lying to everyone. Nick replied 1.5 years. Her sister scolded Nick hysterically. By the end of the night, Nick was speaking at Amy's rescue meeting when suddenly one of the neighbors jumped in to accuse Nick and told everyone that Amy was pregnant. By then everyone was stunned. There was an uproar. Reporters chased Nick and asked him about it. Nick runs away.